say Shot City, and you say Shot City, and you say Shot City. Yo, let's go. Your brother's bonding, yeah, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? Welcome to the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC not to fuck with, place with city lights, sun in one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime, where daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement, Dr. Wax and gramophone, with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam, the land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bonding, yeah, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots, a skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say, from heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Ira's to drink the pain away, and the real hip-hop is NUR and HBK. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bonding, yeah, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? You can hear the wind whisper, send chills down your spine, and we can watch the waves crash along the Lakeshore Drive, and ride the L through the loop so you can get your mind right, or get lost in the beauty of the skyline lights. It's a city so pretty, full of life and fallen trees. She licked the lips and then she kissed me with the breeze. So as we proceed, I hope you people follow. You know the motto, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bonding, yeah, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? So your brother's bonding, yeah, and they chained.
What up? Go Guru! It's Friday night. You know what that means? Oh my God. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? My name is Jesse, aka your very own one and only Shots on Smart Man, and we are live, pal. We are live for day number 5 of the stream gauntlet. We have been live every day this week, and this is day 5, and it is Friday, and I'm so excited. But then we gotta watch SmackDown. Oh, I forgot about the funeral. Oh, darn. Oh, darn.
It's the funeral for the Gingerbread Man. That is later tonight.
We can't make this stuff up. How is everybody feeling, man? Your boy feels good. Your boy feels good, man. Oh, I gotta put the stream goal up. I gotta put the stream goal up. But first, let me get the WWE commercial tunes going. Because there's always plenty of time for commercials in WWE. Maybe SmackDown's different. Maybe there's no commercials on SmackDown.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Maybe SmackDown's commercial free. Who knows? We gotta get the let's see.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being
We gotta get the stream goal up. Same deal.
I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast.
I'm just gonna put it up there, man.
Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off.
I'm just gonna put it up there.
I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up.
All right. Same deal. If we reach the stream goal, if we just so happen to make it, I will buy an AEW Minnesota Vikings luchador mask and wear it live on the AEW post-show review with JD on his channel without even telling him. Raging Girl Gamer in the house. We gotta mute all WWE music because they are coming after streamers and reactors. Why? Because they're hurting for money, I guess. I don't know. Raging Girl Gamer with 36 months in the taco crew says, sending my love to you, Jesse. Hope all is well. Rage. Love you so much, Rage. Appreciate you, Rage. Everything is going good, man. Can't complain. Why bother? Why bother complaining? It's Friday night. I'm here with my favorite crew, Taco Crew, and we're watching SmackDown. We're watching SmackDown. What could be better? God damn it. Hey, you know what? It's going to be a good show. Maybe it's going to be a good show. Did y'all think about that? Y'all think about that? Maybe, just maybe. Oh, come on. come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, man. Where is the... Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Come on. I refreshed the show, and now it won't come back on for me. Love it. Love it. I gotta find a new SmackDown stream, yo. I've got...
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the
let's see. Give me a second. Now I gotta find this login info. Oh no, I can't watch SmackDown now. Oh no. Okay, let's see. I gotta find the password. Browser switch. Ooh, that's a good idea, Tom. Let's see if that works, though. Tom, if this works, bro, I'm gonna instantly make you a mod for the rest of this week, sir. It did not work, Tom. You're fired. Now you're blocked, Tom. It was a good call, though. It was a good idea. Twas a good idea. It was a good idea. Let's see, let's see. D Nice, yeah, go ahead and send it, man. Because if this does not work right now, then I'm screwed. Let's see. Log in. Billy, what up, though? Let's see.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.
Come on, where? I can't find it. All right, D Nice, I got you. Let's see if this works. Hopefully they don't have that that ridiculous location restriction. Oh, I could just copy and paste. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Copy. Paste. Copy. Bro, let me know if it kicks you off. And it's about to send you a text to confirm. I need that code. I got 50 seconds for that code. Okay, got it. Logged in. Okay. Got it, got it. Great. I think I'm in. I think I'm in. My man D Nice.
And you know what? One more thing. 5 more now that Backlash.
There we
If
go.
y'all two ever think about interfering in my match tomorrow night,
D Nice
I swear to God,
coming through in the clutch.
I will burn this whole family tree down.
Jacob Fatu is ready. I'm willing to die for mine, he says. The hungry fighter, trying to get himself and
snap.
his family out and up to a...
Oh. Can't play the music. He cut a hell of a promo. Yeah, I kind of missed it, man. I kind of missed it because I was using that fucking the TV app.to and had to refresh the stream and it took a crap on me. It's been working all day. I didn't know that its one kryptonite was the refresh button. Had no idea. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
to the
do?
undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. Last week, he faced a new challenge.
Tony Brown, what up, though? So, like I said earlier, day 5 of the stream gauntlet, bruh. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Is that Ricky Saints? Getting beat by Cody. Wasn't that his debut? Was that his debut? Did he lose his debut? That'd be kind of messed up. That'd be a Tony Khan move right there. All right, here we go.
SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, and after attacking undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes last week, Gunther is slated to be here this evening. Considering he is still technically a member of the Raw roster, can you give any insight into why he's here in Jacksonville?
Well, first of all, Kathy, what Gunther did last week was completely unacceptable, and I intend to make that crystal clear to Gunther later tonight. As for him being part of Raw, yes, that is true for now. But
you know what else is true, Nick Aldis? The fact that I, Absolute Ricky Saints, am the hottest, newest signing to SmackDown. That's what we should be talking about. Hello, Kathy. And we should also be talking about the fact that I had a great debut. I went toe-to-toe with QB1, and now this week you got me going toe-to-toe with QB4. I don't understand.
Very funny, rookie Saints. Always running your mouth, huh? Look, I'm not here to pass the torch to guys like you. I'm here to light a new one for myself. I'll see you out there tonight.
This is how you run the place, huh?
It's QB4 according to you.
7 days on the job, and Ricky Saints' mouth doesn't disappoint.
Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James. Coming up next. So far, so good. The only thing that's kind of terrifying me right now is the 3-hour runtime. Not gonna lie, man. It's Friday night. It's very nice out here where I am. My family and friends are all outside hanging out. The good news is I'm here hanging out with you guys. Bad news is we're watching SmackDown. Nonetheless, bruh. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Every stream. I don't get this, man. I need a nerd. I need a super computer geek. Come take a look at my setup. You think something's gonna happen with the Reigns Fatu match? I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do know Roman's leaving as champion. At the end of the day, Roman leaves as champion.
Who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind.
If you really want to shake the room, put the belt on Jacob. You mean if you really want to piss people off, put the belt on Jacob. Zilla has a meet and greet tomorrow in Tampa. Yeah. We all know. Everybody knows about Zilla and his meet and greet. Don't know. Right now, WWE seems to be in the business of firing people. Not so much in the business of hiring people. So if I had to take a guess at it, I would say there will be no Zilla for 2 anytime soon. You would not be surprised if they shake the room. You wouldn't be surprised if Jacob Fatu beats Roman Reigns tomorrow. You wouldn't be surprised. I think you'd be the only person on the planet not surprised. I think you would be the absolute only person living that would not be surprised.
Make tomorrow night your night.
Tap in tomorrow, nigga. Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Big dog.
Hey.
Jacob not winning. What y'all smoking? Y'all?
Forget all that noise.
What do you mean, y'all?
Failure ain't never been an option for us, has it?
Not at all, man.
All right. Failure was never an option. Even when we didn't know when our next dollar was coming from.
Come on.
So tell me this.
Yeah.
When has Jacob Fatu been afraid of any man that breathes the same air as him? Go to Backlash.
Yeah.
Bring that
Niggas
home.
bleed just like
Wolf your
us.
ass up. Because Jacob Fatu is all gas, no brakes with it. 'Cause
Picture
people
me
like
being
us,
scared of a nigga that breathed the same air as me.
You know what I mean, bro?
Oh boy.
Hey, tapping in.
Get it.
Love you for that.
Get it.
Smooth, huh? Yeah.
Picture me being shook. We can both pull burners, make the motherfucking beef cook.
I'd have beat the brakes off your ass right now. So the next words coming out of your mouth better be real smooth like a criminal.
Calm down, all right?
Smooth criminal now? What?
Last week, you was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, all right? It ain't nothing personal. But understand this. There's room in my family for you. I need an answer soon. Time is running out. All right?
It's Tiffy time!
It's copyright strike time. Look, WWE needs to shake the room right now. Putting the belt on Jacob is a great step. All right. You say so, bruh. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it'll never happen. What I'm saying is I would be shocked. What I'm saying is that ain't happening. And if it does, I would be shocked. That ain't happening. Yeah, because putting the belt on Jacob is going to solve the creative issues. I don't think Jacob Fatu is as over as you think he is. He's over. Don't get me wrong. But I think him beating Roman Reigns would probably piss a lot of people off and kind of put a hiccup in him being as over as you think he is. You're not doing the hot shot off of a heel where people are meant to dislike them organically. You're taking it off the top babyface of the company and put it on someone who just got here, which could potentially kind of stall their momentum. If Jacob was winning it this super soon but beating a heel for it, I think that would be the hot shot pop that you're thinking about. But taking it off the top babyface and putting it on somebody could be a negative ripple on the person that won it. Nobody's gonna be super pumped to see Roman lose the title 1 month after just getting it back. Not the same thing. A top heel losing it, sure. But this is not Jacob's time. Everybody knows it's not Jacob's time. Roman's the guy. Roman's the top guy. I think that would have a negative. Effect on Jacob. If they're gonna hot shot at the Jacob like that this soon into his WWE run, it would need to be off of a heel to kind of pop the crowd. It's not gonna pop the crowd to see Roman Reigns lose the title 1 month after getting it. It's just gonna piss off a lot of people.
Was Tiffany Stratton Wade, who said, "I respect what Kiana James has done, how she's come around, and that was her choice for this title defense." As this match is presented by Chime, America's #1 choice for banking.
Yeah, and let me tell you right now, there is a disparity in resumes between these two women in the ring, but a lot of people over the past several months have made a mistake.
I gotta check the volume.
Kiana James, and that has come back to haunt them. And I will include the likes of Charlotte Flair in that list, a woman that Kiana James did beat prior to the Elimination Chamber.
Stratton with an offensive attack after showing off the athleticism. You mentioned the resumes.
You turn Jacob heel, it will.
Meanwhile, of course, Tiffany, a former NXT Women's Champion, a
I'll give you this much. If Fatu definitively turns heel, somehow definitively turns heel in that match and becomes champion, it's still gonna piss people off. Don't get me wrong, it's still gonna piss people off, but if you successfully turn heel, then know that that heat could translate to Jacob, and that might be a good thing for him. I'll meet you halfway there. If they successfully turn Jacob heel as he beats Roman, it might work out in his favor. And that's a might. I'm not saying it would. I'm saying that's a might. But trying to leave him babyface and beat him is definitely an epic fail. That's an automatic fail. Turn him heel, and let's turn him heel with the Usos too, and we can try that. We can see. But they kind of low key tried that with Solo. And Solo's heel run wasn't quite it. Jacob is better than Solo. It's possible. It's possible, man. It's still a huge risk, but it is possible to transfer that heat of Roman losing and Jacob getting it, because leave Jacob as a babyface, and that's just gonna get negative heat on him, the kind of heat you don't want. But if he's turning heel, then that heat can be transferred into, decent heat. It's possible. I see where you're going with that, and I could see it being possible. It's not a call I would make for sure, though. But I see what you're getting at there. Would it work out? I don't know. Time would tell. It would be a time would tell thing. But he would definitely have to turn heel. Ooh, where's my commercial sound? My commercial sounds. There we go. There we go. Can you at least yeah, I could. If it all plays out perfectly, I think that's what would have to happen. It'd have to be a heel turn, a real solid one. It'd have to be a very definitive, holy shit, how could Jacob do that to win this match, If they do all of that and they pull it off, Jacob becomes a complete dick in how he wins it. Clearly that would lead to a rematch at SummerSlam. But I don't know how you continue that story. Usos turn on Roman to join Jacob. What's the follow-up there? Tony Brown with the $4.99 super chat says Kiana James needs. Oh boy. Need to get the FCC ready. Here we go. Kiana James needs a little FaceTime. By FaceTime, I mean, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to censor the end of that super chat by Mr. Tony Brown. There are kids who could be watching. There are kids who could be listening.
Kiana James is fighting this match on her terms, going for the Women's United States.
But Tony Brown, thank you so much, my friend.
Title holder Tiffany Stratton, and she's been going about it very strategically, and that is to
Tony Brown got his eye on the prize, bruh.
The left knee of Stratton.
Eye on the prize is Tony Brown.
Julia's backing off right there when sent to the outside.
we go. The fix apparently
What
is
happened to Tiffany
behind
Stratton,
the
man?
referee's back.
Julia chooses not to do anything.
What happened to the Tiffany Stratton rocket ship?
I think Kiana apparently hoping for a cheap shot behind the rest back.
She was the hottest shit breathing.
This championship was Julia's, and now look at
Then they Charlotte flared her out, man.
Kiana James just took a moment to have a conversation with Julia, and in doing so, Stratton
They put her through the plastic surgery gauntlet.
Breathing room to someone like Tiffany Stratton. My God.
handspring stunner.
They surgically altered her to get the flat, big boob, blonde bimbo look that they truly, truly, truly love so much.
Rejuvenated here was Tiffany Stratton.
Their favorite look, Sable,
And almost scoring the victory. But now it's
Sunny,
Kiana's turn perhaps to fight from underneath.
Trish Stratus,
Continues to look up.
Charlotte Flair.
In control for the majority of this match.
No one sees the pattern here.
Is back.
Nice movement there from Tiffany Stratton, but not the second time.
I mean, Tori Wilson.
Kiana James now.
What a matchup of athleticism between James and Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton.
You can do, I can do better, Tiffy.
And that's exactly what is happening here. Could we have a new women's U.S. champ?
The modified Death Valley driver there, almost scoring the winner, and you've got to be impressed by this expanding playbook of Kiana James.
We saw a glimpse of the steely determination in the eyes and facial expression of Tiffany Stratton.
Well, you know how much this would do for the career of Kiana James if she could pin this woman and grab gold here, becoming the new United States champ. Herself on a rocket ship to the very top.
Driving her shoulder right into Stratton.
That'll give you Jacob versus LA Knight, Seth Rollins. What other top baby faces they want to put on Jacob? So the thing about a Jacob Fatu turn tomorrow at the pay-per-view is that it would be extremely hard to do. It would be extremely hard to do because Jacob has already made it abundantly clear that he needs to do whatever it takes to win that title. All right. So him doing so would not necessarily be an effective heel turn. I think the only thing that would come off as an absolute effective heel turn for Jacob Fatu is if the Usos turn on Roman too. I think that would be the only way. That would be the only way to definitively be like, yeah, this was an absolute fucking turn by the Usos for sure. Because Jacob don't have any loyalties to Roman right now. He told him he don't give a shit about Roman. He wants that title at all costs. So whatever means he takes to get that title, I wouldn't necessarily classify as a heel turn. That's Jacob doing what he said he was going to do. But the Usos have direct loyalty to Roman, and everybody's expecting them to have Roman's back. So if they turn with Jacob, that would be an absolute definitive 100% effective heel turn. It would have to be the Usos as well. I'm wearing black, by the way, for the funeral. Sammy's still getting booed.
How is this happening? You're the general manager of this show. You're supposed to manage this place. How are you allowing this to happen?
Look, Sammy, you've made your feelings on this abundantly clear, okay? But everyone here just needs some closure, okay? So please just try to have
Closure?
respect for the proceedings.
Nick, I swear to God.
Oh, God damn it, Truth. I forgot a red rose. Red rose is for love.
I can see the family resemblance. I want you to know that he was very, very proud of you.
Oh, he was?
He was very proud of you, dog. Talked about you all the time.
Oh, he did.
Sammy.
Okay, Truth,
He wouldn't want you to cry.
Hey, all right, okay. Hey, thank you.
Be strong, dog.
I will.
The funeral of the Gingerbread Man.
The late, great Gingerbread Man.
This is so absolutely fucking stupid and hokey. And you know what, chat? I like it. I like it, man. This is the kind of stupid that I like about pro wrestling. This right here. And maybe this is just a me thing. I don't know. Maybe this is just a me thing. I get it being as dumb as it's supposed to be, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sports entertained by it, man. I am. I like the dynamic with Sammy, and he's trying to tell everybody how stupid it is, but everybody else is so seriously mourning. I'm sorry, man. I just like it. This is the kind of stupid that I like in pro wrestling, man. It's just stupid and cheesy enough. They don't do it all the time. I'm not offended by how stupid this is. To me, this is just the right amount of stupid, if that makes any sense. You know, I get it. Guys, so listen up, man. When I watch a wrestling show, especially now in 2026, I'm trying my absolute best to just feel. I'm trying my best to just look at it, feel what I feel, and then just tell you guys how that feeling is. It's very easy to open up social media and look at the online discourse and see that most people don't like it, and that creative in the backstage and people backstage are not liking it and they're unhappy with it and they want it to go. It's very easy to read all of that and then pre-form your opinion and then have it be swayed to what the online discourse is. I'm just trying to watch it and then give my honest opinion on how I feel about it, and not just regurgitate the opinions of what everybody else is thinking. I've never been one to just have the same opinion as everybody else just because. It's not to say that I go around trying to not have the same opinions about everything. I just feel the way I feel, and you know, and I'm not gonna force myself to not like something just because, you know, SmackDown is in a bad place, or most people don't like the gingerbread story, and I'm just giving y'all how I feel about it. I'm not even sitting here saying that this is great stuff, pal. What do you mean? This is fantastic. I'm sitting here saying this is stupid. This is absolutely fucking stupid. But for me, I think it's kind of funny. I think it's just the right amount of stupid to make it kind of comical for me. It's not a main event storyline, you know. It's not something that involves Roman. It's somewhere in the mid card just to have some fun with, man. You know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm not saying that it's must-see TV, you know. If you hate it and think it's stupid and it's trash and it's ruining the show, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna, you know, say you're wrong and that this is must-see TV and you're not giving it a fair shot. I could see how most people don't like this. You know, just for me, like, oh, this is kind of funny, man. It's kind of funny. It's all right. I'm sports entertained. You know, the boss The boss, Mo Jackson, with the $4.99. Super chat says, I just lost my uncle due to a massive heart attack. Oh, man. Hold on. Hold on.
And after multiple attacks from Fatal
So sorry,
Influence,
bro. Hold on one
you
second,
three
Mo.
have decided to team up and take them on in a 6-woman tag team match later tonight. Any final thoughts before you go out there?
Yeah. Fatal Influence, they wanted to make an impression. And they did. The only problem is they chose the wrong ones to attack. That's why I'm excited for tonight, because I can't wait to remind them exactly who we are.
Or we can all get our hands on them together.
Oh, that's Charlotte? I couldn't even tell.
What? I am.
I thought it
being
was
a
Sol
team
Ruka
player.
for a second.
Charlotte, do you have to fight me on everything? Do you trust me?
You're not the only one who wants to get revenge.
Are we gonna have a problem tonight?
Well, I don't know. Are we?
Excuse me, Kathy, if I could just get him. Yeah, you're both big, you're both strong, you're both awesome.
Well, I am.
Seriously? Look, none of that matters unless we put all that behind us. Stop flexing.
Charlotte
Tag
broke
together,
character.
You teamed and trust each other before, and you can do it again, right? Right?
I'll be fine if she is.
Well, I don't know. I'm standing right here. I'm fine.
She did look like Sol Ruka, right?
Progress. Let's go.
I mean, I wasn't staring right at her. There were like 4 other women on the screen. And at a glance, I thought about Sol Ruka. It wasn't until I stared and saw, oh shit, that's Charlotte.
Hey, dog. Sammy's ain't crying over the Gingerbread Man dying, dog. Crying. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. That's just not where my mind's at.
Where's your mind at, DP?
Getting payback on Talla and the MFTs for what they did last week.
You're right. We do need to handle that. Let's go, dog.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna say that. We. Look, man, you're not even 100%. And when it comes to numbers game, I mean, me and the Judgment, they wrote the book on this, so I know exactly their game plan. They're gonna get to you to get to me. So I need you to stay back here.
Dog, if you want some, I want some too. It's us, dog. We are the WWE Tag Team.
Our truth remind me of Mystical. If y'all know, y'all know.
We are the tag team champions. And I'm proud of that. Look, I didn't expect this. And I'm glad that we're tag team champions.
Right now, Mystical without
something
hair.
happened to
But
look, man, you just gotta trust me that I know how to handle these guys on my own.
Trusting the priest? How many you been there, dog?
R-Truth showing the damage after last week when Tonga.
all right. The boss, Mo Jax. Let's get to this one, man. I just lost my uncle due to a massive heart attack, so I have mixed feelings about this. I did chuckle a little. It's stupid, but funny type of stupid. I know, right? It is. Like, I'm not gonna argue with anybody who says it's stupid. It is stupid. It's pretty stupid. I find it kind of funny though. I find that kind of funny that they're taking this so seriously. You know, that's how I think it's funny. I don't know, but look, man, my condolences go out. I am so sorry to hear about your uncle, man. You know, family loss is never easy, and I'm so sorry to hear about that, man. My thoughts and prayers go out. Let's get some prayer emojis in the chat for the boss, please. We're on commercial break again. Oh, man. So sorry, man. It never gets easy, bro. It never gets easy. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's easy to just fall in line and agree with what everybody else thinks. But if you feel different, I'm one of those people. I feel like if I feel different about it, then chances are I'm not the only one. Chances are I'm not the only one. And there is somebody out there who is hearing all of the negative online discourse about the Gingerbread Man and probably is sitting there saying to themselves, I don't know, I kind of like it. I think it's kind of funny, but I'm not going to say anything about liking it because then everybody's going to come after me on social media because I think different from them. And that's what happens on social media. If you think differently from what they think, then they name call you and call, you know, you're stupid and everything else, and you don't know what you're talking about because you think differently from everybody else. So they don't say anything. Me, I don't care what people think in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not afraid to tell people that I like or dislike something that goes against the grain of what the majority is thinking. Because, you know, if someone disagrees with what I think, I'm not going to sit here and get angry at them. I see people on social media that go after people's families. They attack their families and loved ones because they share a different opinion about pro wrestling. Come on, man. Come on, man. Is it really that serious? Is it really that serious, bro? Just do you. Like it or don't like it. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody that disagrees with you, be like, hey, I don't agree with what you say, but whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? People get so mad about ridiculously stupid stuff. I can get on Twitter right now and type in CM Punk sucks. Bro, people get big mad. Big mad. And then they go up there, then they come and say, "Oh, you just doing it for clicks and fucking attention. You just doing it for, you know, the money and it." Bro, I don't pay for Twitter. There's no little blue check mark by my name. I don't get paid for clicks. I don't get paid for engagement. I don't care, bro. There is a small number of people that genuinely care what I think. And those are the people that I am talking to when I post something. The people that actually care. For the people that don't care, I suggest that you just keep scrolling and ignore me and my idiotic thoughts. That's what I do when I scroll on Twitter and see people say ridiculous shit that I don't agree with. I gotta stop here and tell this person that I think their family is stupid. Why? Because he doesn't like CM Punk. What? Who cares? Who cares, bro? Like who you like. You're gonna go around and try to convince the world to think the same way that you do? And if they don't, they're stupid?
In this match, looking right through.
That's why I become such a fan and supporter. D Nice, you're so much appreciated, man. Much appreciated, sir.
Damian Priest after he got jumped last week by Talla Tonga. And let's face facts here, you're up against Talla Tonga. You need any advantage you can get, and Priest.
You have to be an independent thinker, man. Look, don't get me wrong. There are takes out there that I think are just so completely outlandish that sometimes I don't mind engaging in dialogue over it. Bro, that's bullshit. It should be this because of this. And then they come back, no, it should be that because of that. Well, I mean, that makes no sense because of this, because of this. You will never find me out there, I think this about pro wrestling. And then someone goes, well, I think that. And then my reply is, well, you're just a stupid idiot that knows nothing about anything. You need to go to hell and you're going to burn. Why? Why? Why is it that serious? Why is it that serious? It is not.
Perhaps an upper hand over this guy simply does not exist.
What an uppercut from Talla Tonga.
Right here with a front row seat is the head of the MFTs, Solo Sikoa, who is loving what he's seeing, unsurprisingly so. And Damian Priest, this could be bad.
Tonga. Oh, he slams Priest down hard.
Solo Sikoa project is not really working out very well, is it?
Damian Priest.
Project Solo Sikoa probably is not working out very well, man. I can tell that right away because Jacob Fatu came in after Solo and has already surpassed him. Nothing should be that serious. I 100% agree. Wrestling fans are freaking retards. Bro, I don't like name calling, but yeah, that's kind of how they present themselves. You know what I'm saying? When I post something about anything that I believe, why did I post it? Because it's my Twitter account and I can do what the fuck I want. And then people get on and they disagree with it and start name calling. I just block them instantly. I just block them. Not because they disagree with what I think, but because for some reason they had to stop and call me names as they gave their point. Their point is no longer valid. I'm now blocking you, and you can just go think whatever the fuck you want to think. I don't care what you think. I don't care. But for the people that disagree with me and decide to leave in a reply saying, sorry, Jesse, I can't ride with this. I think this, and this, and I think your opinion is way off the mark. Okay, I'll engage with that. Why is it off the mark? Let me explain my thought process. This, and this. And then they come back. No, that's way off because you didn't think about that, and okay. Let's talk about it. But for the reply of, you're just a stupid, soft idiot, stupid freak with a stupid family, wife, and kids who know nothing. Why would I argue with that person? There is no debate to be had. Just block and move on. What is the point? You know? Yeah, you're a libtard. You're stupid. You're just a okay. This is easy. I am moving on from this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with me. You do have to be respectful because I did not disrespect you. If I come after you in a disrespectful manner, then I need to expect to be disrespected back in return. Then I would deserve that. But getting on social media and saying, I don't like Punk, getting on social media and saying, I don't like Trump, does not mean it's time to name call. And let me make something abundantly clear with this whole Trump situation with me. And this, I'm just speaking for myself. Just because I don't like Trump does not mean that I'm a Democrat. It does not mean that I don't like Republicans. All that means is that I don't like fucking Trump. I think he's a piece of shit. I don't think he's a good person. I do not think he's a good human being. This has nothing to do with his policies. If you agree with his policies, with his political policies, with his United States structural policies, if you agree with all of that stuff, I don't care. That's great. Fine. That's fine. But if you think he's a good person and a good human being and should be a leader, then yeah, I kind of do have a problem with you. Because I think he's a piece of shit that shouldn't be running anything. Give me another Republican. Give me a Republican with fucking common sense and intelligence and is a good person and wouldn't sit there and demean a child, doesn't bully women, does not do racist shit. Give me a Republican with good fucking common sense that has the same political values as other Republicans, and I'm okay with that. But Trump's a piece of shit, man. And everybody fucking knows it. Everybody fucking knows it. They just want to defend him because they're Republican and just don't want to see him fail. He's a piece of shit. He needs to fail. Get a different Republican in there and praise him. Great. Fucking have at it. He is not a good human fucking being, bro. He is not a good human being. This is not left, right, Democrat, Republican. That man is an absolute piece of shit. A reporter can't ask a question without him calling them a piggy. That fucking sexist, racist piece of shit, bro. I swear to God, he's not a good human being. Nothing to do with politics. He's not a good human being.
You're seeing the range of Damian Priest, usually the biggest man in any matchup he's in, up against a literal giant tonight, trying some high-flying maneuvers, dropping the big man, not quite enough to get the dub. But things might be about to change.
Priest says it's time.
I think both parties are in it for the money and the lobbyists.
Oh, wait a second.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Arrives on the spot.
That's fine. That's fair.
As Priest turns his attention to Sobo, gets the best.
I just think Trump's a piece of shit. I'm gonna compare the type of human being that Donald Trump is, the type of human being Donald Trump is, versus the kind of human being that Obama is. I'm gonna leave that comparison right there. I would rather have the kind of human being that Obama is over Trump. If you love all of Trump's political policies and all of the bullshit, I would say, hey, whatever, bro. I'm not here to argue that. I'm not here to sit here and dictate how the country should be run. I'm not interested in all that shit. All I know is that he's a piece of shit, man. He is not a good person. He is not somebody I want my kids looking up to. I don't like him. He is not a good person, man. Whatever you might think about all politicians, great. That being said, he's the worst of the worst. He is under that. He is under what you think every politician is like. He's worse. He is not that. He is worse than that. And Priest loses because of truth. 10 May, what up, though?
It's always about the height of Talla Tonga and his ability.
Just because someone is a Republican doesn't mean you support Trump. No, it does not. Not at all. Oh, no, we don't want the music playing. No, that's not what it means at all. But when you get MAGA all in your header of your profile, and I'll put up something that says Trump is a piece of shit, and you go in there defending him, I can't defend that guy. Guys, Obama caught shit from Republicans for wearing a tan suit. Oh, who's coming out? Royce Keys.
Big man is here.
Well, Royce Keys was also taken out by Talla Tonga last week, perhaps as...
Obama caught shit from Republicans for wearing a tan suit. They got so mad. They got big mad. They got so mad. Bro, Trump is connected to the biggest sex trafficker of kids in the history of this country. And I don't mean loosely connected. I mean, it is hard to not connect them. What I'm telling you, what I'm trying to say is, if Obama was in the Epstein files as much as Trump was, Republicans would lose their fucking minds. They would riot. This man wore a tan suit and they lost their shit. A tan suit. Man. I don't think it's anything new.
Delivered some payback to Danhausen, Kit Wilson and The Miz, delivering a...
I don't think it's anything new for people to blindly support their own party lines, you know? I don't think that's anything new. But I'm just a little surprised, shocked, and appalled that they'll look past some of the absolute heinous shit that Trump has done just because they don't want to say something bad about a Republican.
Stop looking yourself in the mirror. No tag partners.
I thought you were watching basketball. I changed my mind. I went to SmackDown, man. I'll just do SmackDown.
Hey, what's that mean? Hey, Miz, let's think of the Miz method. Let's know that we are two emotionally mature men that can wait to destroy you tomorrow at Backlash.
I caught shit from my family for wising up and quit supporting Trump. Jane, let me tell you something. Somebody want to give you shit for that, just tell them I don't support pedophiles. Simply.
The only person
Simple.
toxic enough to team with Danhausen is Danhausen. Wow!
Just tell them, hey, I'm still Republican, but I don't support pedophiles.
Doesn't matter. We beat the curse out of him. He can't even disappear anymore.
Paul Heyman. I have the utmost respect for a Republican that is willing to say, hey, bro, I've been a lifelong Republican. I'm still a Republican, but I cannot rock with this Trump bullshit. The utmost respect, man. He's not a human being. He's not a good human being, man. He's not. This motherfucker won the election. He won the election. He won this one. And every time he gets in front of a camera or a microphone, he has to talk about the victory of the election. He has to talk about this motherfucker talking to kids, little children, 10-year-olds. I got kids that are that age that he meets, and he's talking to them about his margin of victory in Pennsylvania and how Biden is not a good president because he's Sleepy Joe. How many clips have we seen of Trump falling asleep in meetings? How many times? He's just not a good fucking person. He's just not a good person. He just can't stop talking shit about people. Just do your job at this point. You already won. Why are you still harping on Joe and Obama? What the fuck? What is his problem? Get this guy out of here, man. Replace him with another. I'll take JD Vance. I'll take put JD Vance. I don't give a shit. Anybody else. Just give me anybody else. Man. Give me anybody else, please. He campaigned on releasing the files, and when they found his name in them, now he is Democrat hoax. Like, exactly. That's his go-to. It's all a hoax. No. That's how you know when he's ready to lie. That's how you know he's lying. When he starts calling shit a hoax and fake news, that's how you know he's lying. He's lying. One of my favorite things is when he was talking to like 60 Minutes or something like that, and they were reading the manifesto of the dude, of like the shooter or something like that from the correspondence dinner, and they were reading his manifesto or whatever it was, and they said, the manifesto said, yeah, this is what the manifesto said. He said, I can't bring myself to support, a pedophile anymore and everything like that and blah, 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 blah. And then Trump got mad and then called her basically a piece of shit and everything for reading it. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Do you think he was talking about you? He never said your name. He never said it was you. He said he didn't want to support a pedophile. Why are you offended? Why are you taking it personal? You got something to say about yourself? I'm a conservative and proud of it, and proud Jewish veteran, but called a Nazi, and I get blamed for Israel and Hamas war. Some people are screwed up in this world. Bro, he called veterans losers and suckers. Your current commander-in-chief has disrespected veterans, U.S. veterans, multiple times, and is constantly trying to get out of giving them the benefits that they fucking deserve because they served our fucking country proud. People like you, I personally know some of you in this chat has served this country proud, and this current commander-in-chief disrespects you all the time. All the time. I hate watching a veteran support that piece of shit, though, because he laughs in your face. Why are you defending him? He disrespected John McCain, a war hero. And then people want to support, bro. You missed me with that one, man. You want to disrespect people that were brave enough to sign up and defend this country, and then he dodged the goddamn draft, but then didn't have the nerve to disrespect people that had the bravery to sign up to defend us. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. Fuck him and anybody who supports him as a human being. I'm sorry. He's a piece of shit.
Gunther. Welcome.
Sure. As requested.
Gunther's on SmackDown. Was that the favor? Was that the favor?
Before you sign that, I just want you to know what you did last week was unacceptable, and I hope that this is the last time we ever have to have a conversation like this. But that being said, I'm very happy to have you on the Blue brand. Welcome aboard.
Is that really how you want to talk to your future WWE champion?
We lost Gunther from Raw?
What's happening here?
No.
Hey, it's my time, okay? If those are the things...
I don't know.
No, we lost Gunther to SmackDown. Spoiler alert, I am not making this Friday night thing a regular thing. Nah, I can't do it. I just can't do it. No way, no way.
Like this.
I'm close to cutting Raw. Raw is on thin ice with me right now. I'm close to cutting that. I'm definitely not picking up SmackDown. I'm seeing quite a few people who are bailing on the WWE product altogether. I'm seeing some people in my YouTube timeline, content creators. I'm seeing some social media posts that says they're done. Now, I know, some of those are, BSing. They're probably going to still watch, maybe even the majority of them. But I think they represent a small number of people that might actually be tuning out. They got to get their shit together, man. They got to get their shit together. Jesse Ventura said it best. If the draft does happen, politicians should have their kids as the first choice for the draft. If they say no, then you know what type of people they are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw some people saying, send Barron Trump to the war. I have my own personal thoughts and opinions on this war, how it started, why it started. The guy that promised during his campaign run that there would be no new wars. I can show you clips of him saying multiple times, no new wars and blah, 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 over and over and over. But that would be a part of politically why I don't like the guy. It could be a different Republican president and we would still be at war. And it'd be I wouldn't hate the president for it. I hate this guy because he's a piece of shit. Not because of his political views. If you share his political views, that's understandable. We don't all have to agree on everything like that. But if you think that is a good human being, then I don't think you know what a good human being is. He is not what is best for this country. He is dividing this country.
What do you want to talk about? I guess last week the ring general Gunther I guess that was his way of saying that he's next in line. I would love if he could come out here right now, look me in the eye and say just that.
What, you think he won't?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Paul.
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. We have a bit of a problem. I'm here to solve the problem. I hold in my hand a contract for a match for the undisputed. Let me stop you. I have to ask. Have you now become an advocate for Gunther? Because this really isn't a thing that we need paper for. We don't need a contract. I'm medically cleared. I'm in Jacksonville. He's in Jacksonville. Let's just do the thing right here, right now.
Jesse, honestly, you aided in my turn away from MAGA because you're literally intellectual about what you were saying. Thank you, Jane. Thank you so much.
This is the fate.
Thank you so much. Fuck MAGA, leave MAGA. You're a Republican, stay a Republican. There is nothing wrong with the Republican Party. Stay a Republican. But that piece of shit you guys have in office is not a Republican. He's a MAGA piece of shit. Not the same thing. There is nothing wrong with having traditional Republican values and beliefs. Nothing wrong with that. But that guy is a piece of shit. He is not what you guys should be looking up to.
That you do need a contract when an undisputed heavyweight championship is at stake, but unfortunately,
also, by the way, my favorite song in WWE. May I? Now, just so you know, so that there's no misunderstanding, the contract for this title match is not for Jacksonville, Florida. The contract for this title match is not even for the United States of America.
Oh no. Oh no.
With Gunther,
Italy.
will be, if you accept,
Italy.
in Turin, Torino, at Clash in Italy. And that
USA champ.
if you seek a fight with Gunther, that, sir, is where the fight will have to happen. Just so you know, the favor that I owed Gunther was to set this up. If you want Gunther's name on the contract,
so
you'll
now
have to get his signature all by yourself.
okay, so that,
Sei gesund.
that is the favor then. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Mr. Heyman, Mr. Heyman.
So the favor is done. That is the favor. Look
I've
it
had
up.
Quite a month, so
Look it
I'm
up on
gonna
SmackDown. Title shot.
dismiss with my proclivity to be polite and ask you something directly. Brock Lesnar retired on you. The tribal chief wants nothing to do with you. CM Punk has discarded you. So you're standing with the ring right here, you and I have to ask, is it because you're out of options?
The way I look at it, Cody Rhodes, I'm not the one running out of options. Sooner or later, they all need the wise man.
What is that supposed to mean? Uh-oh.
Watch out. Cody
What is that supposed to mean? Ooh, Paul with the Easter eggs.
Well, Cody was wise to the jump attack, but simply no escape in the sleeper hold of the ring general.
Just like a week ago. Oh! Utilizing the micro and right back in.
I have a MAGA friend who is legit pissed at Trump because his daughters are old enough to get into the draft and wants to keep them safe by any means necessary.
Now what you want to do, you want everybody to roll out the red carpet and kiss your ass to go.
Big right hand sends him right back up.
Gunther just isn't stopping here.
Keep coming! Keep coming! You think I sweat you, G? Because you beat Goldberg, because you beat AJ Styles, because you retired the greatest of all time. I don't sweat you. You want the high ground? Come and get it. On SmackDown, I'm easy to find. Hard to beat.
The undisputed
Gunther versus Cody. Clash in Italy. Oh, man. Up. We're back.
What are you talking about, Tama? I don't see him as a problem, okay? I see him more of a solution, and he is a perfect fit for our family.
You know what I think? Royce Keys just came in there and embarrassed us in front of everyone. I don't know about you, But that don't sit right with me. I'm gonna handle business and show them what I'm all about.
Oh, you wanna go out there alone? Let him find out on his own.
The boss, Bo Jackson with the 199. My man says this Gunther Cody segment is interesting. It was a little interesting. The most interesting part for me was Paul Heyman saying how they all come back. What do you mean by that? He mentioned quite a few people. Who's coming back to the wise man? Roman? Punk? Brock? Who's coming back to the wise man? Very interesting. Dude needs to take the white face paint off. He looks dumb as hell. I legit was thinking the same thing, man. Straight up. 1.5 hours to go. Almost there. Oh, I know. I was thinking about cutting it off after 2 hours, but I'm gonna try to hang in there with you guys, man. Going 3 hours for me is just really bad because I got to get my kids put to bed on nights that my wife works, and tonight she works. So that is a little bit of the problem. Trying to see if this can get done without me so that I can stay here for the whole show. But if I do bail, it's not because I didn't want to finish the show. Gotta get my kids to bed, man. Oh wait, it's Friday. It's Friday. There's no school tomorrow. Okay. All right. Don't have to worry about the kids going to bed. They can wait until after the stream. All right. Now I'm stuck here. Shit. I shouldn't have said anything. Shit. Brock is on the alumni section of the WWE website. At this point, he's officially retired. Yep. And nobody on the alumni section has ever come back and wrestled again. Ever. No school tomorrow. Damn it. You want me to do a run in? If you want to, man, come on in. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a stream to pull up. I wonder if this website ever went back to working. Let me see. Nope, it still don't work. Oh, that shit's unreliable. That shit is absolutely unreliable. Let's see here. Let's get D Nice in. How do you do this again? I'm kidding. I know what I'm doing. I swear I know what I'm doing. Chat, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right. I want to do meats this time because the OS is better. Copy the link and posted. The boss. Oh no, go back. The boss, Mo Jackson with the 199 super chat. Did you watch the Michael Jackson movie? I did. Loved it. Okay. Where do I, let me see. Ask to join. I gotta ask to join. It's my damn stream. You'll join the meeting when someone lets you in. I am the someone. What is this? All right, cancel that. Let's do this again. There we go. There we go. Okay, I don't see you, D Nice. I'm waiting for you. There you are. Now I see you. Let me kill the music and then go back there. And then go here. Then go there. I see you. Let's get you full screen. And oh shit, I forgot to connect my phone to the mixer. Hold up. I swear I'm a professional. I've done this before, chat. There we go. All right, I got you. All right. I see you. There we go. And move this if I can, maybe somewhere. Won't let me, whatever. All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Right on. Let's get you in. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Mr. D Nice is in the house. David Rice bailed me out of a jam today. The setup I had ready for this stream for some reason decided to not work. So gave me a login and now I'm able to watch SmackDown. I still think that was a bit of a heel turn for him, but nonetheless, I can watch SmackDown. How you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. Can you hear me?
I can. Give me 1 second. The boss Mo Jackson. Yeah, I did see the Michael Jackson movie, man. Man, thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was flipping amazing. Thank you so much for the 199, my man. All right. You are here. You are going in and out on my screen. Like you're here and like you're still here right now. You're still here. So you're still fine. There we go.
Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah, we hear you, bro. What's on your mind, sir? How you feel, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Hold on 1 second, because
you know it took me a little bit to figure out who you look like. I think I got it now.
Who do I look like?
You look like Ja Rule.
I swear that is not the first time I've heard that.
You do, man. You like Ja Rule.
I do not want to be. I do not want to look like the guy who 50 Cent murdered his career.
Everybody murdered Ja. 50 murdered Ja. Eminem murdered Ja.
Really murdered Ja.
They really killed him, man. Oh my God. What's going on with you, man?
Oh. Not a whole lot, just living a dream. Had I'm in my scrubs today. I'm in my uniform. Had to do a little bit of work today, but same old, same old.
Oh wow, it's bright as shit out where you are, man.
Oh yeah, I'm on the West Coast.
Look outside my window. You see?
Yeah,
it's dark as hell. It is dark. What you got, man? What you got for us? What you got for us, man?
I wanted to send something to JD because he was asking about that litter box that I had. But anyway, I was at work today, and I'm at a site and it's kind of slow. So I spent a lot of time on Twitter today.
Oh no.
And yeah, I saw two main bones of angst in pro wrestling right now. One is the angle last night with Darby and MJF, and the other one is this whole funeral for the Gingerbread Man.
Yeah.
And you already talked about the funeral for the Gingerbread Man. It's something fun. It's a fun little segment. It's probably going to end up in like some kind of physicality angle to put a little bit of extra salt and pepper onto the match tomorrow. I don't have a problem with it. It's sports entertainment. At the end of the day, it's a TV show, and you have to have entertainment on the TV show.
I agree. I actually agree. Guys, take a note of this. We actually agree on something controversial. Look at this.
We actually agree on a lot more things than we disagree on.
Yeah, it's fun. It's about as hokey as a contract signing. It's about as hokey as a wrestling wedding. It fits all of that, and all of that stuff is funny as long as it's not overdone. And I've never seen a Gingerbread Man funeral, so I think they're okay in that regard.
Yeah, it's like watching the the old Adam West Batman TV shows.
Yeah, no, it's fine by me, man. But hey, people have their thoughts on it. I'm not gonna discredit their opinions because I happen to like this. I see what they mean about it. It's just, for me, it's not offensive. I don't mind it, at all.
Right. And they've been fun segments on wrestling TV for, as long as I've been watching. You had the Brother Love show and, Piper's Pit. On WCW, you had a Flair for the Gold. That was when, I think that was the one when the Shockmaster most famously debuted and tripped over the board.
Yeah.
That was hilarious looking back at it. But then the other, source of angst in the wrestling community is this whole thing of, you and JD, of course, talked about it last night. This, what's going on with Darby Allin and MJF. Now, my opinion on this is this. I don't remember any time MJF making his hair any kind of center of attention. MJF has always been about, I want my Triple B. He wants his title when he's not the champion. And when he is the champion, I got the Triple B. That's what matters most to MJF.
Yeah.
So to bring up this hair stipulation, to me, it just doesn't it doesn't do it for me. I would have preferred
MJF is very vain and self-conscious about his image.
And I've heard that a lot today on Twitter. I've read a lot. MJF is vain and insecure. I've never vain, yes. Insecure, no. I haven't seen that side of his character on TV. Is it something I'm missing?
Yeah. No, he has been. He cares very much about what people think about him, and how his looks, how he's dressed. That is within his gimmick. It's not his whole identity, but it's not outside of his characteristic to be, just vain and self-conscious about his looks and appearance. That's that's him. It's not him in a nutshell, but I would say that's a part of him. But for me, it's not enough of him to make me care about this stipulation, though. I mean, I'm not trying to defend this shit. I mean, I don't care if it, was his whole thing. It still wouldn't be that interesting to me, So, but that's just me. There are people who are going to complain about AEW no matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how to separate those people from the people who are genuinely like me, just not interested in this whole hair versus title shit. I'm just not interested in it regardless, bro. So
I know I catch a lot of flack because I'm anti AEW. Look, this is how I would have booked that whole scenario. Number one, I mean, look, I wouldn't have Darby as the champion, not as the world champion, not right now, no. But in this situation, if we're going to do the rematch, I would rather have the heel leverage the babyface champion to get his rematch. You had Sting right there. MJF, takes Sting off. He beats him up. He gets him to a compromising position, and he gets on the mic and says, "Darby, I want my match. Give me my match. Give me what I want. Give me what I want." And then Darby relents. Something like that. It would have been better than, "Oh, you need to put your hair up."
Yeah.
And that's something simple that would have, I think, worked out a lot better and would have came across better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say this, because more on the whole, with everything that's going on right now, a lot of our, favorite superstars have been released and everything from WWE. AEW needs to be better. I feel as though AEW can be on a much higher tier right now. Maybe still not on par with WWE. I mean, as far as, metrics and ratings and attendance and all that, but they could be a solid, like, hey, just as many people know about WWE as they know about AEW. And that's not the case right now. Now, I know, ratings have been wonky and all this stuff, and now, the ratings. Oh, go ahead.
I'll slightly disagree a little bit. I don't think WWE, I don't think AEW's isolated and they need to do better because like me and JD have been saying for a while now, pro wrestling is just in a bad space. All companies need to do better right now. Not just AEW.
Yeah.
They all. Nobody is killing the game in pro wrestling right now. Nobody is putting on compelling TV. So I'm not going to isolate AEW, be like, I will say this about AEW. I do think amongst all of this WWE controversy and all of this negative press for WWE right now, I do think AEW is missing out on an opportunity to cash in and really try to maybe climb the rung a notch or two and close the gap a little bit while they're kind of reeling from their own internal beefing with this TKO civil war. But they're not doing that. They're just staying the course. I will semi give them credit for putting the title on Darby. I know you're not a fan of it, but I say semi because I'm not labeling it as a success. What I will say is that they did take a risk. They took a chance and they beat a heel with an up and coming babyface to try to give him the rub to move up. My whole thing is the follow-up. My whole thing is if they drop Darby back down to a mid-carder after he loses that title, then this was a waste of our time. This whole thing needs to have been done to catapult Darby into the main event scene and most importantly, leave him in the main event scene.
You in there? You hear what I'm saying? Is Johnny Wrestling still there?
Hold on. Johnny Wrestling's dead. Oh, no, he's back. Okay, hold on.
Candace! Hey! He moved!
No.
No.
I'm telling you, he moved.
This is what he does now. He doesn't move.
Oh my God. What is this?
Hold on.
Ray, mi amigo, what are you doing here? you know, Sammy, paying respect to Gingerbread Man.
How many masked Mexican men named Ray do we need in WWE?
It's a shot at me. He's doing this to get to me, and you're supporting it. You're all support. Who are you people? What are you even doing here?
This is so good. This is so good.
You know what? You're right. This is not the place.
It's good to be back in front of us. Ow! No.
Oh my God, Danhausen's running around backstage touching the women.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so that was my whole thing with Darby and winning the title. I'm not trying to say this was a great move. I'm not trying to say it sucks. I'm trying to say I see the vision, but we haven't gotten to the part of the result yet. The result is the follow through. The execution is fine by me. I mean, it's fine as far as a beatable, cowardly heel champion losing unexpectedly to an up-and-coming babyface. It's a hot shot. They're trying to get that rub, the part where the title makes the man type deal. But if they just put this dude back in the bottom of doing nothing, then this was absolutely a waste of our time, and I won't be a fan of it. But if Darby is a certified main eventer from this point going forward, I would call this a 100% success, and it was a good idea. It's how they follow through on it, though.
That was one of the problems that I had. You know, MJF wasn't supposed to be a cowardly, beatable heel. He was supposed to be the most dangerous version of himself. He just survived the Texas Death Match with Adam Page and beat him. He just had a banger with Kenny Omega and beat him. You know, he was well on his way to establishing a resume going through Double or Nothing and going into All Out, you know, as, you know, a tippy top guy. And it was going to take a hell of a man to knock him off. Meanwhile, you could have been getting Will Ospreay ready. Instead, I just feel as though they just bastardized the main event for All In just to give Darby a chance with the title. And don't get me wrong, the three matches, the three title defenses he had, they've all been freaking bangers. Don't get me wrong. But they become footnotes.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm sorry, go ahead.
They become footnotes. They become forgotten a week later, or 2 weeks later, a month later. It won't matter. It won't amount to anything. I would prefer to have Darby, have the same run and have these same banger matches as one of the other 4 mid-card titles that they have. Have him be.
Well, if the legacy from this run is he had banger matches while a champion, then I would say it's fine. Because again, I don't think his title reign is supposed to be long enough to be telling these epic stories, for months on end. I think this is a short-lived title reign. I think his job was to get the title, have banger matches for a month, drive MJF crazy because he can't get his damn title back, and then finally have that epic match with MJF. That's why it was a squash when he won it, because the epic match is coming at the pay-per-view, of which I do expect MJF to win. I don't think MJF was ever meant to be booked like a dominant champion. I don't think that was ever the goal. Gunther is a dominant, unbeatable champion. Roman is a dominant, unbeatable champion. I don't think that was ever the plan for MJF. He was always a cowardly heel. That's his thing. There's the dominant, unbeatable champions. There's the cowardly heels. MJF was always the cowardly heel, trying to duck and dodge matches. Wants to get his way. Wants to cut corners. He was the cowardly heel, and the up and coming babyface, getting the surprise win on him. I understand. This kind of falls under the Gingerbread Man thing. I understand the people that don't like it. I get it. It is that's what makes it a risk. It's not a safe move. It is a risk. It's not traditional. It's not the way that most people would have booked it, but it could work out if they follow this shit through correctly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this was the best. I'm glad they did it. I love this. Woohoo! Go. Let's see how they do this. If they fuck this up and Darby is in catering or hanging out with mid-card guys and doing nothing with the top guys anymore, they dropped the ball completely. They wasted our time for this month. It was not a good decision to do it, and I don't want to see them try it again because they don't know how to capitalize on it. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna let their past precede them, because if history has taught me anything, they never follow up on anything the right way. But let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna give everything on an individual basis a chance to get over. And if Darby is a certified main eventer going forward, then I would say this was worth it. And plus, I'm 1,000% sure MJF was either the shot caller on this or 100% signed off on this. I don't think this was something that he did reluctantly. And if he wanted to try to get his boy a rub to try to booster the main event scene a little bit more, then I would say it was a good idea. But they have to keep Darby in that main event scene. They cannot fucking drop the ball on him again.
I mean, I just think that they're dropping the ball on MJF, and MJF right now in this stage, he shouldn't be this.
He's bulletproof.
This generous.
He's bulletproof, man.
If he's
bulletproof. He is bulletproof. They can fuck up the booking for MJF for the next 6 months, and then he will be an all-star on the 7th. He's undeniable, bro. He will get himself over in any situation. He's bulletproof, and they're not gonna ruin MJF. They took a risk. This is not a risk that's gonna ruin MJF. He's not Mr. Unbeatable. That's not him. That's not him. That's not his gig. That's not his thing, man. He's very beatable. He just came off of a good match, and hey, maybe that's why he lost. He took Darby light. He just came off of a big match. He took the L. You know, I mean, it could be looked at as a bunch of different. I don't think anybody is wrong in how they think about it, because, like I said, it's not the traditional path, which makes it something that people would frown at, because it's not something that the average company would have done. That's what makes it risk. They took a risk. Let's see if it pays off. It could come back and backfire on them. I don't think it's going to backfire on them. I think if it fails, it's because they dropped the ball on it. So I don't think it's going to backfire. It could fail because they messed it up, but it's not going to be like, oh shit, this was a bad call. It didn't work out the way we thought. No, it could work out the way you thought, but you just failed on the follow through.
Trying to recreate the magic that they don't have anymore.
I'm not listing the page. Nope. Okay. Nope. And anybody wondered that maybe, what if, I mean, come on, let's think about it. I'll just put it out there. I won't insinuate anything. Paige is back. Xavier Woods is gone. That's all I'm saying.
That's a good point.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, now they're trying to keep Woods in a non-wrestling role.
Yeah. I still don't know if he took the offer to come back and run up, up, down, down or not.
Oh, we'll see. I guess we'll see in about 90 days.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be about 83 days now. Something like that.
I would leave. I would not stay. And then a year from now, they want to chop his goddamn pay again. Or they want to cut into his up, up, down, down royalties now because they got to cut more money. And I wouldn't, after they dick me over on this last contract, I wouldn't trust them with another contract. Why would you start another deal? They just screwed you over on the last deal. They just screwed you over on the last deal. Why? What makes you think they won't do it again?
I brought this up the other day. You know, Xavier Woods, he's not old, but he's not young either. He has been nicked up a little bit. The man has a PhD, I believe. He has other things outside of wrestling that he can be doing. If he doesn't, he's pretty close to having ethic money. You know, so I mean, if he doesn't have to take bumps anymore, and I'm like, hey, they want to pay me to play video games?
Yeah, he's not.
And I'd be a bad deal.
Yeah, he's not young anymore, but he's not old either. I would say he's a good 75% into his career. You know, I mean, he's getting up there, but still, I don't see a reason to cut the guy's salary like that. Him or Kofi, their track record alone, I think they have earned enough respect and goodwill in this company to be given the opportunity to finish their existing deal. That's all I'm saying. Business is business, then let's do business. We signed a contract. They both have track records of being company men, and we signed the contract. Let them finish their agreed upon contract. And when the contract is up, then you let them know. We got to let you go after this contract, or you got to take a massive cut. But we didn't want to screw you guys over like everybody else because of your longevity in the company and your loyalty to the company. I think they've earned that respect. I think they've earned that much goodwill to be able to finish their agreed upon deals. Unless they did something to mess up their deals, and they did not. They didn't go on social media and go on a tirade to get themselves in trouble. They didn't go off script and injure somebody. They didn't miss dates. They didn't do anything. They did everything they were supposed to do, and they got let go 1 year into their new deals. And I think those two men deserve better than that. We're not talking about some random guys in the PC who just got signed. This is the New Day, man. They are loved here in this company.
They're loved, especially Kofi's been around for 20 years, and it's not a good thing.
No.
So we talked about this in the chat earlier, but now I guess we can talk about this face to face. And what I was talking about earlier with Jacob Fatu. If we want to get away from Sesame Street Levesque, and we really want to shake the room up a little bit, I say have the Usos turn on Roman, help Jacob win the title, and have Jacob run roughshod on Raw until eventually, or as heels. And then eventually at some point, Jacob is going to have to either go over, he's going to have to run afoul of Braun Breaker or Obafemi, and probably both. Yeah. I'll say one of them he wins, the other one he loses. Whenever they're ready to anoint Braun Breaker, or whenever they're ready to anoint Obafemi, and I would say Braun Breaker first, have Jacob beat the other one first.
I don't hate that at all. I really don't. My only concerns would be the follow-up, because what are we doing here now? We got the entire NYE family all heel except Roman. They're all against Roman. How do we follow through on that? Roman is by himself against his entire family.
He has to make some alliances. He has to make some interesting alliances to
family business.
Try to combat his family.
Nope.
And at the end, I think he loses.
Nope.
I think he loses.
That's against what they've gone of what they've gone with this whole thing. That's family business. He's by himself. Going out and getting outside help to help with family business is against everything they've always talked about. This is family business. Stay out of it. Roman's by himself. No Usos. Jacob, Usos, they all turn. Solo's heel. Everybody's heel except Roman. I think turning the Usos and Jacob, I'm concerned with how you book that going forward. Somebody has to turn and go back with Roman, but who? The Usos just turned to join Jacob.
You have Roman, talking about taking a big gulp and swallowing it, and needing to team up with Punk and Cody.
No.
One more time, something that he swore he wouldn't do.
That is absolutely nonsensical and stupid as far as following the lore of what they've given us. I'm all about the Usos turning heel with Jacob. I think that'd be a nice little moment, and I get the dynamic, but I'm just wondering how you book that going forward, because Roman is by himself, and him needing help from Punk and Cody to deal with his family. Cody. That is stupid. Now that is stupid. That is something people will shit on.
You don't go to it right away. You don't go to it right away. That's way down the road. That's something that you keep in your hip pocket way down the road. But I think it would really, really shake up Raw to have Jacob with the Usos together.
Hold on. I think my PC is acting funny. Hold on. Oh, no, I can't change tabs. Come on, what is happening? Come on, don't do this to me, please.
There's no deal on it.
I'm trying. Let's see. We're back. Woo!
There we go.
There we go. Good to go. All right. I'm sorry. What were you saying now?
I was saying this, Roman, Cody, Punk as a team to take down or to attempt to take down Jacob and the Usos. That's something that you do. You put that in your hip pocket and you keep that way down. In the meantime, you have baby faces on Raw that you can put up against Jacob and have Jacob mow him over. And then at some point, he goes up against an Oba at SummerSlam. And I say he beats Oba, shocks the world again. He beats the unbeatable. And then when you're ready to turn Braun babyface and you're ready to anoint him, you're ready to put the crown on him, they have the match. And that could be, if you build it right, that could be a big time WrestleMania match.
I gotta tell you, bro, and this is me keeping an open mind on the whole ordeal. I feel like Roman needing the help or even accepting the help of Cody and or Punk is an absolutely terrible idea, and it completely contradicts the philosophy that Roman and the Bloodline has had about dealing with family business. I just don't see it vibing. Like, I'm gonna shit on it right away on my channel. Like, this is stupid. Like, this is stupid. Roman's by himself. If they turn, then he's just by himself because this is family business and everyone was supposed to stay out of it. The only thing, and I was giving you this to see if you picked up on it, the only thing that would go along with this is if he then brings in Zilla Fatu and then it still remains family business. But getting outside of the family help is just something I would not do. That goes against everything Roman has stood for when it comes to taking care of family business. So I would say bring in Zilla or bring in another NYA. There's 400 million of them. You know what I'm saying? Bring in Lance. Well, I think Lance got in trouble.
They had Lance. They let him go.
I think he got in trouble or something like that.
Oh. Yeah, he was on Power Slap.
He was on what?
He was on Power Slap.
Oh, he was. Did he get? Yeah. Did he get to NXT? How far did he get?
What? No. I'm talking about after he got let go. He's most recently been on Power Slap.
No, I mean like when he was in the company. How far did he get?
I don't even think he made it on TV.
He didn't. Oh, okay.
I don't watch NXT regularly, but when I need my Jada Parker fix, I turn on the CW on Tuesdays.
Go to Instagram. OnlyFans. What? Oh God! Here comes Charlotte Flair. I wasn't
This is one more topic I wanted to bring up if I have time.
Not Charlotte Flair, please.
No.
Okay.
Kind of going along with this, everything that happened with the New Day, the death of tag team wrestling, especially in WWE. I think this is my belief. This is my hot take. Archimedes, why does it look like you've been snorting cocaine?
Me?
No, Archimedes, one of my cats.
I'm like me.
He has
not lately.
He yes.
What?
He's behind the camera and he has like a little white spot on his nose.
Did he get into your stash?
No, no, my stash is locked up.
Hey, there you go.
This is my hot take. Women's wrestling is the reason why WWE tag team wrestling is as dead as it is. Because the women need time, and there's a bunch of them on the roster now. And the problem I have with is that they're not all good. Some of them are passable, and there's very few that are like really up there as far as star power. And I think some of the really bad Raws that we've seen, it's because they have they have 4 or 5 matches and 3 of them are women's matches. Like, okay, I want to see the guys mix it up.
So there's a continuing tag team problem in wrestling, but WWE has a double-edged problem. WWE has a problem of there being no good creative for tag teams, and most importantly, there not being any tag teams. AEW has a goddamn slew of tag teams. They just need good creative to write some shit for the tag teams that they have. WWE is a lost cause with the tag team division. They have nothing. They have nothing. I think AEW is going to see this tag team resurgence. Well, I don't know if creative will, but I know the Young Bucks can see it. I know they can see it, and I know they see how many teams they have, so they may try to push the narrative to push tag team wrestling further. But we shall see. We shall see, especially if they grab the New Day and Motor City Machine Guns. I think if they grab I think if they grab one or two of those, then I think they're gonna push tag team wrestling more.
AEW has to have tag team matches where the people actually tag.
Oh yeah, right. Whatever.
I understand a tornado tag team match, you know, when the situation calls for it. But I can't remember which pay-per-view it was. It was the one I think we all watched together when you had a nice watch along with it, and it was fantastic. It was the one with MJF and Adam Page. Was it Revolution?
Probably. I forget.
Yeah. The Young Bucks were in a tag team match and they never tagged at all. It was Young Bucks and FTR, and that shocked the hell out of me.
I'm gonna look at the match. I'm gonna say, was the match enjoyable? I'm not gonna sit and look at semantics with the whole thing. And now if the match was shitty, then I'm gonna sit and pick apart the whole match. It was this, it was too many botches, they didn't tag anything, they did that, and and that'll be a part of the whole thing of why it sucked. But if the match was good overall, I'm not gonna sit back and be like, well, they didn't really tag, so it sucked. I mean,
no, they didn't tag at all.
But was the match good?
The best part about a tag team match is supposed to be the tags.
Was the match good? Was the match entertaining? That's all I'm. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Then that's the problem. Then that's the problem. The match was not entertaining.
Out to me so bad. It stuck out to me so bad that they didn't tag.
Focusing.
And I'm pretty sure there's somebody.
Focusing.
I'm pretty sure there's some people talking about D Rice. Like the match was great. So what? They didn't tag. It's a tag team match. It's not a tornado tag. It wasn't no disqualification. It was a regular tag team match for the tag team titles. Therefore, you should have tags. Now, I'm not saying that every tag team match doesn't break down towards a finish, to where all four guys in the ring and they're slugging it out, and then it's like boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, they go through their finishing sequence. I got that. What I'm saying is, from the beginning of the match to the end, there was not a single tag.
I hear you.
And it stuck out like a sore thumb.
I hear you, man. But my question remains, was the match good? Was the wrestling good? Well, then that's the problem. Forget the tag. You sound like JD when he's fixated on being too much blood. Because they'll put on like a 5-star match, and then the first critique from him is there was too much blood. And I'm just like, well, wait, did you enjoy the match? I mean, I'm not saying that you can't critique there being no tags or too much blood, but I'm saying is, was the match still good? You could say the match was great. It was fantastic. It was just too much blood for me. Or the match was great. I loved it. It was this, it was that. They had these spots. It was fantastic, but they just didn't tag. I would love to see them tag more. But you're fixated on the fact of the one thing that you didn't like. But my question comes back, was the match good? Because they could have tagged 100 times and followed all of the tag rules, and the match could have sucked. I want to know, was the match good? You know what I'm saying?
In my mind, and I could be in a vast minority, you cannot have a good regular standard tag team match with not a single tag.
You can, but you just don't like it, which is fine. But don't let the one that's like me saying, okay, that's like me saying I don't like guys that wear long, full pants instead of trunks. I don't like those. I don't like guys who wear singlets. And in this match, yeah, it was a 5-star match. It was the greatest thing ever, but I can't get past that singlet he was wearing. But okay, I get it. You don't like the singlet, but how was the match? You know what I'm saying? That thing that you're fixated on does not make the match. There were so many other elements to make a great match. How was the match? How was the wrestling match? I get it. Not enough tags, and you want to see more tags. Granted, duly noted. Now, how was the rest of the match? Because no match is bad just because there was no tagging, because there was a bunch of wrestling going on too. Now, if the wrestling was terrible, there was too many botches, there's nothing else happening, they had no chemistry, and it was too short, and the whole thing was terrible. Okay, then you didn't like the match for all of those reasons. But if you're just telling me, the wrestling was fine, but they didn't tag. Okay, great. Granted, I get you. They didn't tag. Now don't say that again anymore. Now, how was the rest of the match? That's what I want to know.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it. That's why I'm not a fan of Young Bucks matches.
That's why I'm like, tell me more about the match.
When you are looking at the match and you see one of the Jacksons waiting, he's just waiting for his spot. Like, okay, once he hits this move, that's when I come in and I'm going to go do this, and then we're going to go do the super kick thing. You can just see right through it. You can see that it's just choreographed BS.
First off, pro wrestling is just that to anybody on the outside looking in. It's just choreographed BS. That's all of pro wrestling. But second off, don't tell me about tagging anymore. Give me another element that you did like or didn't like about the match. I get it. One thing about the match you didn't like, the lack of tagging. Okay, what else? The lack of tagging. Okay, what else? It was the lack of tagging. What else?
I don't like spot fests. I like when the guys actually work. The other day, I was up late at night and I fired up YouTube and I watched, I can't remember which NXT takeover it was, but it was the return match between American Alpha and the Revival. That was a fantastic match.
Right.
Number one, because they tagged. No, but everything they did, the way they both worked together, and it was a struggle and it simulated combat. It wasn't just spot after spot. It was spot. It was simulated combat. And both of these guys are trying to win the match. They're not doing a whole bunch of extra things just for the sake of doing extra things. Everything they tried to do was to try to win the match.
I got somebody in the chat saying, ask this guy about Roman Reigns nailing CM Punk with the steel steps right in front of the referee, and it was not a DQ match.
Okay, now I don't know if I didn't talk about that on this forum before. I didn't have a problem with that.
Of course.
Because here I go, WWE show. Let's go. Let's time to show. I need to grab one of my belts.
But before you even finish, that would be like me saying I couldn't stand the match because that thing happened and it's nonsensical. And then you could rightfully then say, well, what about the rest of the match? Because it was a 5-star match. Like, no, I can't get behind it. I can't get it behind it because he hit him with the steps right in front of the ref. And that's not how part of the show. That's not how the match is supposed to go. And then he's like, but they did this, and they did this, and it was a great match, and it was highly reviewed. But to me, no, steps, referee, nope.
You know why I didn't have a problem with it? Because Roman only did it one time. If he had done it repeatedly, I'm like, okay, now, like, what the hell? Like, that's a DQ.
It's nonsensical. The refs saw it.
We've established in title matches before, like, hey, the ref has leeway. I mean, this goes all the way back to Attitude Era stuff. He only did it one time. So I was like, I can forgive it.
That's just like that's you though. But if somebody else were to say, I didn't like this Punk Roman match because he used the steps right in front of the referee, and they held up and they held on to that as their only argument, I would also be sitting here saying, that's not enough. I mean, that was a fantastic match. I praised that match. I gave it 5 straight up tacos. I thought it was great, despite that spot. I'm not going to find one thing that they did not do correctly and then hold that over the entire match's head. If I said that, and then you would be like, well, how was the match? You'd be right. Because then I'd be like, well, the match was fantastic. Then you should say, well, that's what's important. Because that is what's important. The match was fantastic, despite the nonsensical things that happened.
But like I said, the incident with the steps happened one time. And they explained it on commentary, and it's been it's been a long running beat in WWE. It's been a long running beat in pro wrestling. Like, hey, the referee has is giving this match leeway. This is for the title. They give it leeway. You can extend that to other combat sports, like UFC and the title match. They give the guy a couple extra whacks to be able to try to protect himself before they call off the match. So again, because it was one time, I didn't have a problem with it, and I thought the match was fantastic. That match, Punk versus Roman, is right up there with Undertaker versus HBK at WrestleMania 25 for me. One of my favorite wrestling matches of all time.
Okay. Well, you said it for you, so okay. There you go. I got a question. Who are these women in the ring?
I don't know. I don't have my TV on up here.
Oh. Chat. Don't worry about it. I'll leave it to chat. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And chat saying Jade Cargill is back. Well, she left. I mean, she was at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, I think she took some time off.
Not that much. She was just at WrestleMania. Oh my God! All right, it's time to let you go now.
I had to grab one. Come on.
Who are these damn women? Wait, no, they weren't even. No, they weren't even the ones in the match. The ones that were in the match left already.
Oh, it's a toxic attraction, maybe?
I don't even know. Chat, who was in the match just now? They're not even telling me. All right, yeah, let me get back. Let me get back to the show though, bro.
Okay, hopefully, I'm glad I was able to make some of the time go by faster.
Yeah, let me do my damn job. Oh, Fatal Influence, Jeff says. Okay.
Fatal, no, it used to be, Fatal Influence. They are not over, and I don't think they're going to be over.
No, they just won.
I think JC Jane has something, but the other two are just as generic looking, copy paste. They'll be gone in a year.
Yeah. Much appreciated, sir. Thanks for saving the stream for me, man.
All right, I appreciate it.
Good looking out, bro. Good looking out.
Take care.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man.
You too.
Deuces. There we go. Once again, that was the incomparable Mr. David Rice. The Usos are here.
Many people don't know how far our family go back. They don't. Little advice though. No, man. Nah, I know he got ties to the family, right? But this family business right here, Keys, you need to stay in your lane.
Family business right there. Once again.
You might catch the eyes of the tribal chief. Yeah. See.
Once again. Family business, family business. They don't like others involving themselves in their family business. You know? Tonga. It looked like they coming off of dead presidents. Looks like they coming off the movie Dead Presidents with this face paint, man. Tonga, Royce Keys, a.k.a. Will Hobbs. A.k.a. Hobbs. Oh, boy. We are 2 hours, 15 minutes in. How can you guys watch this shit on a weekly basis? There's no way. they did it in New Japan. I'm aware of it. That does not make it a, like, I don't know. I was gonna say, that doesn't make it a good idea. Maybe it is a good idea. I don't like it. I don't like it, but then again, these guys are not over with me either. So there's not much about them that I do like. Face paint or no face paint. It's not like losing the face paint is gonna get them over with me. You know what I'm saying? So let them wear it. It's not gonna affect them one way or the other, for me at least. It was cool when they're in the Bullet Club. I've seen them in New Japan wearing the face paint, and they seem to be a little bit more diabolical, a little bit more scary, a little bit more worthy of wearing the face paint. Now they just come off as lackeys, and it's like, it's, I don't know. Personally, not feeling the face paint on them, but don't mind me. Don't mind me. They're not doing it for me anyway, man. The only Bloodline members that are over for me are Roman, Usos, and Jacob Fatu. That's it. The rest of them are missing the mark. Solo never really got there for me. It wasn't it. I liked Solo better when he was Roman's muscle. Legit. Me personally. I liked Solo better when he was Roman's muscle. They broke them off, and Solo's not quite doing it for me anymore either. And based on the crowd reaction, Solo was not over anywhere. So almost there. Yeah, man. I'm working on it, Billy. We getting there. We getting there. 3 hours. Who watches? Chat. I know somebody in here does. Speak up. Speak up. I know somebody in here does. Who watches this every week? Who? I know one of you guys are doing it. Who is watching SmackDown all 3 hours every week? She's saying BC amplified, Mario.
For a cookie shape.
Bro, it seems like that damn Gingerbread guy has been in every major, the most important things about WWE of all time. The Gingerbread Man was there. And now he's passed away. And you guys are unappreciative of it. This dude was, you know, at WCW with DX. He was out there with Kurt Angle in the milk truck bath. And you guys can't appreciate that he's no longer here. You guys are a-holes, man.
That's what I'm talking about there.
Royce Key, since winning.
WWE does not like you playing their music. What kind of entrance music is this? Royce Keys has a lame ass generic entrance. Lame. Very lame. They put zero effort into his entrance. They put zero effort into his gimmick. What is his gimmick? Go look at Penta's entrance compared to Royce Keys right now. Look at it, man.
We'll find in the ring, and let's see how the very capable Tonga deals with it, and he says, I'm coming right for him.
Yeah, Tonga's had a hell of a year so far on SmackDown, but he has had major tensions with Solo Sikoa. Took a week off last week to get his head right, and is now in a prove-it situation. Prove your loyalty and prove your capabilities by beating this man, Royce Keys, a man who Solo has at times been trying to curry favor with.
You're seeing exactly what we just described from Keys.
I mean, Royce Keys clearly a man that many people would want on side, certainly better on side than against you. Seems to be a man who walks alone thus far.
And 3 southpaw jabs, and all of a sudden, Tonga is down in the corner.
I mean, there was a sense of inevitability about Tonga going down at some point. The question is, can he bounce back? And now's your chance.
Oh, excellent work from Tonga. Chops down the back of the leg and then comes on the attack and floors Royce Keys.
Yeah, that was a complete vet move there by Tonga. Knows full well he simply cannot match power with Royce Keys. Got to chop the man down, slow him down, take away that power if you can, or else you have no chance.
Keys.
Crunching landing there for the spine of Tonga.
He was looking for a second one, and Tonga fights back.
Oh, yes.
And then delivers.
This flatliner there from Tonga. Some real spring to him as Solo Sikoa.
I don't think they're putting a lot of effort into Royce Keys' package.
Rolled out to the floor as you see big Tonga, and Solo says, hold on, hold back.
I don't think they're doing a lot to help this guy get over here, to be honest with you.
Brother Tonga, victorious earlier tonight, wanted to give him a little help in hand. Denied by the boss. Stand down, soldier. Leave this to Tama.
Remember, it was Tonga who had the discussion backstage with Solo Sikoa and Tonga, saying this was the point of exactly what he wanted. And Solo says, let's see him do it.
Well, that little break there has allowed.
This match is dull as dishwater. Let me ask you guys something real quick. And I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. And think back. And follow me on this little journey. Okay? You guys remember in the earlier days of AEW, from commercial break. You guys remember in the earlier days of AEW when they were picking up former WWE talents as they left the company. And people, a lot of people online, podcasters, a lot of people started saying that they didn't like it and that AEW was becoming WWE light. Oh, they're just hiring. This is a bunch of ex-WWE guys. They're just picking up, a bunch of ex-WWE guys. That's all they're doing. They're getting their WWE cast-offs. Y'all remember that? Lapdog remembers that. I know y'all remember that. Y'all remember that? All they do is pick up former WWE guys. That was the talk of the town. Why is it that we don't hear the same thing in WWE? We got Will Hobbs. We got Starks. We got Jade Cargill. We got Cody. We got Blake Monroe. We got Punk. We got Ray Phoenix. We got Penta. Nobody is calling this shit AEW light. Nobody is sitting around saying how WWE is picking up all the former AEW guys. And there is a lot of talent in WWE that WWE only got interest in because they saw them on AEW television. Stephanie Vaquer tried out for WWE. Stephanie Vaquer tried out for WWE and was rejected. Went out, made a name for herself, wound up on AEW television, and now here she is in WWE. Why? Because they saw her in AEW. Jade, I said Jade. Jade tried out too. They didn't want him. They didn't want him. I disagreed with the people saying that AEW was just getting WWE cast-offs. And I also disagree with saying that WWE has AEW rejects, cast-offs, or former AEW guys. They're wrestlers. They are wrestlers, and they're going to wrestle where the wrestling companies hire them. That's what wrestlers do. I don't think these people were around for the Monday Night Wars and the Attitude Era. Motherfuckers was bouncing back and forth all the time. We didn't know who worked where anymore. Rick Rude was on both WWF and WCW in the same week. On the TV shows, same week. Same week. I don't mind it. The more places that these women and men have to go earn money and to entertain us, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But you're right. Those are the tribalistic people who are like, oh, they're just the... Bro, what? Why? Why are wrestling fans so tribalistic? Bro, where's all of the... Well, there's Xfinity. Where's all of the TKO and logos and shit all over the ring? Is it just Xfinity? Is it less on SmackDown? There's a big WWE logo in the middle of the ring. It's not a Slim Jim ad. There is Xfinity. There is Xfinity. But it's not all over the ring like it is on Raw. Is this how it is on SmackDown?
Showing the toughness of Tama Tonga, but make no mistake, Tama Tonga is clinging on here. Desperately at this point.
I mean, again, they still got an Xfinity one in there. And I see a casino one there too. This match sucks, man. So this is normal. They normally don't have all of the logos on SmackDown. I wonder why. I wonder why they got them on Raw and not SmackDown.
Tonga's been so impressive lately. But of course, Tonga did have some outside assistance, and it appears that
Funeral of the Gingerbread Man. I'm low-key looking forward to this now, man. Rest in peace to the Gingerbread Man, bro. Unpoppin'. What up, though?
And Solo Sikoa again holding back Talla Tonga.
Hey, he got it. Let him figure it out. Let him figure it out. He got it on his own. Let him figure it out. Talla desperately to lend a hand to his brother, denied once again.
Ethan Page. I forgot about Ethan Page. Danhausen.
Looking to turn things around with a
Chet.
boot there. Oh, the ultimate spine buster. TUSB.
Chet. Would Danhausen be in WWE if not for AEW? Jade Cargill, Stephanie Vaquer, Cody Rhodes. They fired Cody. They wanted nothing to do with Cody. Now look at him. Because of AEW. Sean Spears, Brian Pillman Jr. in NXT. Spears started off in WWE though. Not started off, but he was in WWE first. If no Punk in WWE, no Danhausen. If no Danhausen in AEW, no Danhausen in WWE. Because Punk, sure, probably had a hand in vouching to bring him in, but without seeing Danhausen draw on AEW, WWE never would have picked him up. What is he doing, bro? They wanted to re-sign Cody. Cody didn't want to continue as Stardust. Yeah, so they let him go. And he still said he wasn't going back to Stardust. They still brought him back anyway, right? Why? Because of AEW.
Take over the world at Backlash.
Broke. We'll see Danhausen tomorrow with the mystery partner.
Unbelievable, man. What they saying, Jelly Roll gonna be his partner? I still say it's Punk. I hope it's a wrestler and not Jelly Roll. I'm not too fussed on this Jelly Roll thing. Jelly Roll is not an athlete. It's not that he's an outsider. Outsiders in pro wrestling is so goddamn normal at this point, it's not even worth complaining about. If you are somebody who's a pro wrestling fan and you're still complaining about outsiders being in pro wrestling, you need to get over it. Outsiders in pro wrestling is extremely normal and common. My whole thing is make sure you're an athlete. Bring in an athlete. Put that athlete in the PC and teach them how to do athlete shit with the other athletes so that they can perform athletically on TV. So that pro wrestling looks good to the outsiders and everybody else that are watching. That's all I ask. You want to bring in a Logan Paul who can work? Thank you. Fine. You want to bring in an Ice Show Speed? Teach him how to do this shit and let him do his athletic shit in the ring with the other athletes that you employ? I'm okay with that. But you want to bring in Jelly Roll? Come on, man. And this is not a knock on Jelly Roll. I think he's an absolutely phenomenal singer, man. I really, really do. Shout out to him and his voice. But a pro wrestler, he is not. Logan Hall, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny came in, put in the work. Bad Bunny is an athlete. Respect to Bad Bunny and what he does in the ring. Logan Paul, speed. You're an athlete and you can get out there and take legitimate bumps and learn in the PC with the trainers, then I'm okay with it. I'm okay with you coming on and doing some stuff on the show. I got no problem with it, man. But you just roll out Bob Barker and you know, any old body, Betty White, you know, Jon Stewart. Come on, man. Come on, man. Quit playing. Travis Scott. Come on, man. At least be an athlete. Travis Scott is not an athlete. He's not a wrestler. He might be in shape. I don't even know if he's in shape, but he's not like grossly obese, but he's not an athlete. He's not a wrestler. He didn't even take any bumps. He's not wrestling, bro. I mean, give me athletes who can do athletic shit. Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, look, man, before WrestleMania season, Pat McAfee stayed in his lane. And even when he did get into the ring, Pat McAfee is an NFL athlete. He's an athlete. And he performed in the ring. He did his shit, man. Creative is what fucked his name value up. But Pat McAfee is an athlete, and he did his thing in the ring. Jelly Roll.
You are still with MFT.
No.
I'm disappointed.
Snooki. They brought in Snooki.
And now, your brother, your own brother won't help you.
Hey. Stay away from my brother. Or else, you're gonna have some problems.
Problem. 문제. 너도 모르다.
Well, Backlash comes your way tomorrow.
Bro, stop bringing in celebrities who you wouldn't even bother giving a performance in a tryout to. You want to bring in a celebrity, please be sure that they are athletically inclined to perform with your athletes. You have highly trained athletes that you have on your television shows. Why are you putting them in a match with Jelly Roll? Stop it. Stop it. Bring in athletes. That's it. You want to bring in an NBA player who has no charisma, but he wants to take a bump? I'm all for it. Be an athlete. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have. Dennis Rodman, athlete. Dennis Rodman is strong as hell. Bring in an athlete to do athletic shit with your athletes. Man. Triple M, what's going on, man? How's the show been? Oh, you already know. You already know. But don't worry. The Gingerbread Man's funeral is coming up next. Oh, yeah. My God, 3 hours of this shit, man. I am over this. I am so over this. Here, let me count up all of the super chats and see if we got 100. I forgot to let everybody know about the stream goal. I forgot to remind everybody about the stream goal. Guys, we have a stream goal in the chat. If we reach it, I will purchase and wear the AEW Vikings luchador mask on JD's channel.
Trick.
How you doing?
I've been better, Nick.
Yeah, well, I just want you to know everything that you requested is in place for the service. The rest of the broadcast, it's all for you.
Appreciate that.
We are 5,
Has come. The final goodbye.
10.
One last gumdrop memory.
We are $14 into our $100 goal.
The funeral of the Gingerbread Man on SmackDown.
Oh no, the somber music. Oh no. D Nice with the $10 super tip. Had to activate my favorite emote, the perfect 10. Shout out to David Rice, keeping this stream alive, bruh. Got his favorite emote. Here, be on commercial break as we get ready for the funeral. So now with that 10, we're getting there. 10, 20, $24 toward the $100 goal for me to wear a luchador mask live on JD stream. $24. We'll get there. Hey, I'm gonna keep putting the stream goal up every stream, and one day we'll hit it. Shout out to my girl Destiny FOMO. She told me to have faith in myself and set higher goals. So I'm doing it. Now, if it don't work, I'm gonna call her and be like, hey, you told me to set higher goals. No, I ain't gonna tell her that, because then she gonna pop up and stream snipe me. Because she always does that. Bro, this show is so long. We got through all of the fucking songs on my playlist. What? Like, what? Let's see. Yep. Wow. Oh my God, Empire. You right. I want to tweet that. Empire, can I use that? Can I use that to tweet? You are so right. Thank you. I'm so posting that. You are so right. How do you tip in? It's the link is in the link is in the description. There's a link into the tip jar in the description of this stream. I'm putting that in right now. Shout out to Empire. I'm so using that. He's so right. That's so good. WWE did more for the death of the Gingerbread Man than they did for Ted Turner. I think I might upset some of the e-shills. Okay, we're back.
May this service allow us to focus on the positive memories, bring comfort to all, including his dearest.
They're playing this music, this somber, clearly generic music, but I am legitimately worried that they're gonna come after me and copyright strike my channel for playing this generic music. I know they coming at me for Trick, though. I know they coming at me for Trick. Yeah, I can't play Trick music, man. And I do love his entrance. Lower the music down for safety. No, that doesn't do it. They'll still come after you, bro. They are very aggressive to streamers about their music in WWE. It used to be just some musics, but now it's all of their musics. Some entrances, now it's all of them. They coming after the big ones, the big channels, the small ones. They coming after everybody. They coming after it, bruh. No, let's go up higher. Trick pouring out a little liquor. He pouring one out for the Gingerbread Man, bruh. Dark One, when did I start covering SmackDown, bruh? I think you've missed the whole week, man. I think you've missed the whole week. The Gauntlet stream week. I'm streaming every day this week. This is day 5. I've streamed every day this week, man.
Hey, yo, cut the music.
Had to do Friday. SmackDown is on, so here I am. I'll be here tomorrow too.
Y'all got to bear with me. Hopefully I can get through this.
More music. More music. These mofos love playing music.
Rest in peace, Gingerbread. I never thought I'd see you dead.
Okay, I gotta play this.
Can I get some help, please? Remember when I took you out the oven? When you lost your gumdrop button. When Sammy ripped out all your stuffing. Can somebody please tell me something? When you said it would last forever. When you said that it's now or never. When you bought my lemon pepper steppers. Lemon pepper steppers. Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why?
This is so stupid, man. He wrote bars. He wrote bars.
Can somebody tell me why? Did Gingerbread have to die?
This is so dumb. Oh my God, they got a montage. Okay, I'm not playing that song. Okay, that I'm not doing. Here, I'll play my own music in the background for it. Okay, that doesn't fit. We gotta find a song that fits. That's not it. Maybe this one works. Now let's see. Yeah, this works. This works. Bro, that Gingerbread Man did everything. He went to the strip club too? Was he at the strip club with Hook? Dear God, help us. I know, right? Wait, did you find the tip drop link? I didn't miss it, did I? Wait, let me make sure I didn't. No, okay. In loving memory of the Gingerbread Man. It's all good. I want to make sure I didn't miss it, bro.
For my friend, the Gingerbread Man.
Oh, Sammy's gonna come through within the moment of silence and become.
Right, enough. Hey,
that's it.
Enough.
He's a heel.
Are you kidding me?
He's a heel now.
Are you kidding?
That's it.
Are you kidding me right now?
You are the a-hole here, Sammy.
This is. Hey, everyone's putting up with this all night. This is ridiculous.
No, Sammy, you are the jerk in this one.
Am I losing my mind?
Yep.
Am I really losing my mind that this has been allowed to go on all night?
Yep. Yep.
Trick, maybe you don't know this because you've only been in this game for a cup of coffee, but guess what? Television time on SmackDown used to mean something. Closing out an episode of SmackDown used to mean something. There was a prestige.
Long time ago.
The United States Championship, there was a prestige. And now you're doing all this with it. You're making a joke. You're trying to make a joke out of me. Didn't you look me in the eyes a couple of weeks ago and say, nobody messes with my money? Remember that? Nobody messes with my money. How much money did you spend on all this, Trick, huh? I counted damn near 1,000 roses. Do you know what that cost? I looked it up. It costs a lot of money. How much does it cost to rent a choir? Which, by the way, I wasn't going to say anything. They were off key. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
What a jerk. Hey, what a jerk.
How much did that cost? I touched that casket backstage. It's solid oak. Oak.
What a jerk.
They don't make them like that anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. You know what that costs. It costs a lot of money.
This is definitely a heel turn right here. This is funny, man. This is funny.
All this money for what, huh? To make a joke out of me? I would never do that, Trick. And you want to know why? Because I have too much respect for myself. I have too much respect for SmackDown, for this show. I have too much respect for the hardworking people who pay their money to come in here. Because at the end of the day, that's what I am, Trick. I am a working class hero, and I represent them. I represent my ride or die.
Oh, baby faces don't call themselves heroes. The ones that do are heels. If he gets up, that Gingerbread Man's gonna get up.
You spent all this money.
He's gonna get up.
Gone to all these lengths. Maybe you think you're gonna be the one that finally does me in. I want to remind you of something. I want to remind you of who I am. I am Sami Zayn. I have done everything there is to do in here. I have been with guys at the tippy top of this industry, all the way to the bottom and everywhere in between. Do you understand me? Every one of them thought they were going to knock me down and out, going to knock me off my game. Every single one of them, guys.
That Gingerbread Man's gonna get up out of that coffin.
I'm still standing 20 years in the game. I'm not going anywhere.
He's gonna sit up like the Undertaker.
But you wanted to get in my head? I hate to give it to you. I hate to give it to you, but you did it. You got in my head. You made me angry. You got under my skin.
But congratulations, Trick. You played yourself.
Lights go out.
Now,
You hear the big dong.
It's not just about taking back that United States
Lights come back on. He's set up.
At Backlash, which I will do. I am going to do everything you did to me back to you 1,000 times worse. I'm going to make a joke out of you. I am going to humble you. I am going to embarrass you. I am going to expose you. I'm going to disrespect you, Trick. So enjoy your big night. And sorry for your loss. But I'll see you tomorrow at Backlash.
Sorry for your loss is crazy. Oh, that's a heel turn.
What a crass interruption of a funeral, and now launching a vicious attack on a grieving member of the congregation.
What kind of man interrupts a funeral?
This is my life! This is my life!
So many sharing memories and grief stripping all night long, and Sammy does that.
Sammy has simply snapped. He's had enough. He's laser focused on the gold.
Oh, I told you. I called it. It's Lil Yachty. He's not dead. What? He's not dead.
To save the day and Trick Williams. Backlash awaits. Oh, Trick shot.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming, chat. Not at all.
Well, there's a little payback from Lil Yachty, who...
Man. I still thought it was funny. I don't care. That was fun. That was fun. That was a whole week of promoting and all that stuff just for this segment, though. I don't know. The payoff was kind of lame. But I do like building it up and promoting it, put it in the main event. All of that was just overly, unridiculously over the top, but funny to me. But it just being Yachty and he gets up. He just gets up, beats up Sammy, and then that's it. That's it? That's it. Nah, I guess that's it. Know what else? Is it? Today's stream. Day 5 of the stream gauntlet is in the books. In the books. Tomorrow is day 6. Tomorrow is day 6. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Join me tomorrow for the coup de grace of the stream gauntlet, where we're gonna watch Backlash right here live. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out, man. The show was as expected. I'll put it that way. But what are you gonna do, man? Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get out of here. Make sure you are here tomorrow. Please make sure you also subscribe and hit that like button. And yeah, man, it was cool. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Peace.
Steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know. This is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bound to get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please?